everybody wanting to make a brand and all that, but a lot of the brands don't mean nothing. Like, it doesn't have like any identity, so that shit's not gonna last. When the shit like really means something, you can kind of move around and stick out. But a lot of that shit just be clones.
The One More Time Music Podcast. Genuine conversations with genuine people about music. Hosted by Henry with a 3 and Playback Ben.
Went from Beamer Coops to Pencils. Don't want this to end, so part that one more time. Part that one more time. Part that shit like one more time. They part that one more time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Thursday. Welcome back for another episode of the One More Time Podcast. I'm your host, Playback Ben, here with my co-host,
Henry with a 3. What's going on, Ben?
What's good, bro? Who do we got here in the hot seat today, my friend?
Welcoming in on episode 29.
2-9.
What's up?
Point guard for the Portland Trailblazers and the hardest bars in the league. It's Dame Lillard.
Yo, Dame, how you feeling today, my guy?
Yeah, it was a nice game. I want out of Portland.
Someone give this man a new deal.
Yeah, someone get this guy a better contract. In all seriousness, we have DJ, producer, brand owner, attention whore, a.k.a. Nate. How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you coming on, man.
We do.
What up?
I mean, you guys go way back,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Pretty far.
high school days,
Tucker.
even, or
Yeah, we went to the same high school, just at different times.
okay, so
We didn't really know each other at school.
but you grew up in the same area, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. So I wanted to just start out like, what is the origin of the name? I mean, attention whore. It's a name we need to just go ahead and get that on the table.
It's a strong brand.
Yeah, like what was the impetus behind that name?
I'm chilling one day with Wara.
Shout out
Shout out
Wara.
Wara.
Episode something or another.
Yeah.
Can't remember
Me
the
and him are
numbers
chilling,
anymore.
and I just got my first DJ controller, so I think I went over to his crib to I don't know, we were doing something. I'm like making a mix with the new controller, right? So I'm making the mix. I'm like describing how I want the mix to sound. I'm like, yo, I want this to like be for the girls, like they're in their room chilling, like vibe, like college dorm room, just like what girls listen to. I wanted girls to listen to the mix, like chilling,
Yeah.
whatever they're doing. I wanted that to be their vibe. So I'm like, what should we call the mix? So we're like just bouncing names back and forth. And Wara just says attention whore. And I'm like, yeah, that's it.
That's it.
So that was the name of the mix.
It started off as the name of a mix.
Yeah, it started off as the name of the mix. And then I think we dropped the mix on like Ashley Outrageous or something, if y'all know about Ashley Outrageous from like blog days. But we dropped it there. And then that was like one of the first mixes I dropped. And then what happened? I just from there, like I just stuck with the name. Like I shortened it, like so I abbreviated it to ATTN, and then
Like in an email.
yeah, I just shortened it, and then it was like everything that I was doing with it, like all the like little content I was making with it, it was just like, oh, that attention whore is you, like that should be your name, like, and then that's
Yeah, I
it.
mean, you just
it
kind of
fit.
like loved it so much almost that you just ran with it, right? I mean,
Yeah, it just stuck. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. It just stuck. And then like everything, it's like I feel like the name just kind of like embodied like the shit that I was into.
The shit you were already doing.
Like the shit I was already doing, and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Somehow I just made it fit. I don't
The
know.
name chose you.
I don't know. I honestly don't know how it makes sense. It just made sense.
Let me get you
Yeah.
a tray for that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's funny because Ye was saying he owed Benny Siegel some money because he came up with Yeezy. So when attention whore is like valued at like $1 billion, I owe Wara some money.
Yo, Wara, you heard it here first.
You got a steak.
The bag will be dropped.
Yeah, when we get to
when
$1 billion.
attention whore is at a Billy valuation. But yeah, so speaking of Wara, I mean, you DJ'd for him. That was basically, he just didn't have a DJ, right? I mean, that's kind of how you even got into DJing. Like he was a rapper and needed a DJ, or
I was making beats first, and then of course Wara was rapping, and then he was just like, "Yo, I need a DJ," and I was like, "All right, I'm a DJ." It just happened.
yeah, it was that simple.
You were the natural
It was
choice.
just-
It was
It
like,
was just
all right.
out of necessity.
I'm a DJ now.
Yeah, I was making beats and shit. So started doing that. I guess I bought the controller after that moment, and then I just taught myself how to DJ. Got on YouTube and
Shout out YouTube.
YouTube University.
just figured it out.
Yeah, so obviously starting to DJ almost out of necessity, I would say. What was there a switch that was flicked though, as far as like when you actually started being passionate about it, right? Because just a homie in need to then having it become something that you do on a regular basis and like is part of your brand. Like, was there a time that you were like, shit, I really love this?
Actually, it was right away.
Really?
Like, it was like, oh yeah, DJs produce so it was right away. But like in hindsight, like I was already like doing DJ shit like when I was little. Like I was like probably 8 years old. I had like a CD player. I would like as soon as you could like burn CDs and make and like do all that shit, I was burning CDs, making my cover art on word art. I was doing all that shit. I was selling that shit. I was selling to my uncles. Like I had CDs. I used to be like Lil Nate, and I was signed to Murder Inc.
Lil Nate.
Signed to Murder Inc. So like that's what I was already doing that shit, and then like I was like I would like not DJ parties, but like I would play shit off iTunes. Like
Just you were always the guy on
not
on
even
the
that. I
music.
just feel like I was doing that. I don't know.
So I mean, you do go on to DJ like all different types of settings, right? I mean, you've done house parties probably, right? I mean, I don't know if you've done like weddings or you've done obviously music festivals and concerts and clubs or whatever, right? What's like the weirdest DJ like event you've done, or like is there one that kind of sticks out to like
Stand out.
Can't believe I was DJing at that.
I can't think of nothing that's super weird. Like what the fuck? I don't know.
What about like a favorite gig?
A favorite gig. One that sticks out just right now is the shit I like my first time DJing in New York. Cause he just sent me the photo. We was doing like Baller's Eve radio show, and then I went up there, and I think where I was doing an interview, and I had like a DJ set, and then like J Dirt, shout out to
J Dirt.
I did the radio show, and then like after that, like I played like 2 songs. He's like, "You want to do a Ned's bar with me tonight?" So then that was the first time I got paid to DJ in New York, like my first time DJing. It was because of J Dirt, and I DJ a Ned's bar that it's not even open anymore. I think they closed because of COVID or like before that. But I remember I wasn't even old enough to like be in the bar, and I killed it. It was a nice set.
Nice.
But I don't think it wasn't Attention Whore then.
What were you?
It was just Nate.
You were just Nate.
DJ Nate.
DJ Nate.
No, it wasn't DJ Nate. It was like my shit to say like Nate Barbados. Like
Barbados?
Like that
Like
was
the
like
country?
a username I was using. Barbados as John Barbados, like the designer, the Converse designer. And I actually learned later he was like the person that created boxer briefs. But like
Whoa.
I used to have like
He's rich.
yeah, he created boxer briefs.
Yeah, we've somehow talked about boxer briefs a lot.
More
on
than
this.
once on the podcast.
So like his name was John Barbados, and my shit was Jose Barbados. So that was like my forum username or whatever I was using. So it was just Nate Barbados.
That's crazy. But yeah, so I guess probably most recently, I mean, I'm sure you maybe done gigs since, but like you were DJing for Key at Music Midtown. And Key's obviously the
Shout out
homie,
Key one time.
the whole 29. We were making a reference about
Episode
this is
29.
episode 29. We thought it was a perfect match. You were clearly rocking some of the Attention Whore brand on stage.
Everybody, I mean not everybody, me and Barry was.
Yeah. And is that why you started the brand originally, was just to kind of give yourself some brand recognition? Like when you were DJing, it was like just a basic merch item almost, right? Like that's kind of how it started, wasn't it?
I feel like it's just like a progression as a brand. Like I always like looked at Attention Whore as like me like being on my own, like outside of like who I'm DJing for or whatever. Like Attention Whore is gonna be able to stand by itself. Like so, it was just I feel like it was just like an extension of the brand, like that merchandise. So
And they just happen to kind of work well together too, though. Like you can wear your clothes at the shows.
Yeah, but I guess what I'm
Fit
trying
the
to say
artists
is
out
like,
with them.
yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, was it kind of the DJ brand first, and then it evolved into like what it is today, and it's a whole streetwear brand in its own?
I mean, I don't even know. I don't even look at it like that. Like I just look at it as like it's just shit I'm putting out. But I guess people look at it like a streetwear type.
Yeah, because from the outside looking in, it's like
It is that- I
you know,
mean,
you were a
it is
DJ.
streetwear. Yeah, it is
You know, you
streetwear.
started going by Attention Whore, and you clearly just like make some cool shirts to wear to just be like, hey, I'm Attention Whore, the DJ, right?
Yeah.
But then you're like, oh fuck, like
This is
This
working.
is kind of dope.
Yeah.
And on its own, you started obviously being interested in, you know, building this streetwear brand that would become what it is today. So that I just kind of found that interesting of like, it did start out of just more like you needed a shirt to wear so you could like reference who you were almost, right?
But it's just it was time to do merch. Like I feel like that's why I said I wasn't 2013. It wasn't Attention Whore. The first Attention Whore mix dropped 2015.
Mm-hmm.
That was the hype track mix. So I look at from 2015 to when I first dropped the merch. That was 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just just to progress.
So yeah, the DJing came first, but
Yeah,
it
just
kind of
like, yeah.
all just happened. It's like it seems like a lot of it has just been as a result of you just reacting to whatever's happening in life. It's not like I want to go start and do this. It's like no, this is happening in my life. I could capitalize this way, kind of more reactive than proactive.
Yeah, I mean, when you were DJing and making beats, had you always had aspirations of like building a streetwear brand or not really?
I don't to this day. I'm not a fashion nigga. Like I just
It's crazy.
it's just like taste. Like
Yeah.
it's like some shit I would wear. If I would wear it, all right, put it out. Like it's just I just decide I don't.
Maybe you are and you don't even know it.
What?
Maybe you're a fashion guy.
I don't know. But what was the question?
No, I just think, yeah, like, did you ever even have like dreams of doing that, or did it just come out of nowhere, stemming from the music shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like it just came when it came, and then it was just like a lot of the early first drop was ideas that I wanted to do like 2 years before, and the photo was just sitting in my phone, and then it's like,
Really?
oh, now it's time to do it, and then like I finally got around to like actually going and printing the shit, and then getting my feet wet with that. But it was like all my early shit is just photos on my phone. I can go on my phone right now and find some shit and put some shit together, just because it's just photos that I collect. And that's
Like,
how-
what kind of photos? Like, if we were to go on your phone right now and like find these inspiration photos you're talking about, like what?
I feel like vintagey
yeah,
kind of.
like, what
right?
is it?
It's anything. It's really everything. Anything and everything.
This guy should be on Pinterest.
It's
Go crazy.
It's like shit that was on my Tumblr or a photo bucket.
There you go. Photo bucket.
Photo
That's
bucket.
a throwback.
I wish I can get into my old photo bucket. I think that shit was Nate Barbados too.
Yo, some
I wish
IT
I-
nerd
I wish I
out
could get
there.
into
Yeah, if
my
there's a
photo
hacker
bucket.
watching.
Can we
That'd
get
be
into
crazy.
Jose Barbados?
So that's like all the shit. All the shit that's in my photo bucket is the original inspiration. So it's like old Supreme photo book, like book photos, old like Kanye University photos, Louis V pictures, like all that,
Yeah.
just all that shit. Like
It's crazy.
photo. I need that photo bucket.
RIP photo bucket. So you have a very sexually driven brand aesthetic, I would say. I mean, from not only the name to, of course, like just, you know, visually what, you know, how you represent the brand. What are some of the things you just kind of mentioned some, but like from the sexually like driven side of it, like what were some of your influences, or who are some of your influences, you know, would you say around that?
RP Hugh Hefner. That's OG.
The man, the myth, the legend.
His birthday is like 3-4 days after mine.
There you go.
Yeah, I heard Hugh was like a idol of yours. Is that true?
OG.
OG.
You can't not love Hugh.
Yeah, it's OG.
Yeah, I mean, what he built with Playboy was special. Obviously, it was one of a kind. It was the newest, you know, way to do what he did. No one had done it before.
Yep.
Revolutionary.
Pioneer.
Yeah. What do you love? Like, you know, what are some of the key things that you loved about kind of like what he built with Playboy and kind of, you know, what he stood for as a brand, you know, a personal brand too?
I feel like it, like at the time, it like led a revolution for like just like the whole women sex revolution. Like it like stirred a lot of that, and I don't know. I feel like it just pushed culture forward. Like it was on some like they was on some player shit like way back.
Yeah.
Clubs everywhere, like TV shows, like magazines, just culture, like girls, women, like he was having all that shit.
It was taboo, like when he first started.
Right. It was
became
like it's
more-
taboo. So that's why like not even like on purpose. Like I feel like when I came out with Attention Whore, like niggas was probably looking at me crazy, like this nigga like got
Yeah.
the titties out and
It's similar,
like,
yeah.
got the porn. This nigga on Pornhub is like.
Haven't you dropped music on Pornhub?
That's how I started like releasing my content. Really, this is 2015.
Exclusive Pornhub drop. Bro.
Before OnlyFans.
This man's ahead of his time. I'm telling you.
That's R.I.P. Hugh.
R.I.P.
Walk me through even what that means. Like, I've been on Pornhub. I'm not gonna lie.
He's visited the hub.
Yeah, I've frequented the hub, but like, what do you mean you dropped music through there? Like, where? How? Like, what
You
is
can
that?
upload videos.
Just like anyone uploads anything
So it was just a video
with a DJ mix.
It was actually the first video. The first video was like Jada Stevens, like her ass, but it was like some glow shit. Like it was like some glow. It looked crazy. Oh, it was like a crazy video of her, and it was like glow. It was like neon color. I just took that, added my mix audio to it, uploaded it to Pornhub and Next Videos.
How did it do? Like, did it get
Like crazy.
like it was well received?
Yes, like millions of views.
What?
Bro, I'm telling you.
Bro,
And people were
my
actually
research
listening
is-
to the music. They're
Yeah.
like track list, like da-da-da-da. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this is like
So yeah, none of that shitty dialogue was in there. It
it's
was
documented.
like it was straight fire attention whore mix
Yeah, that's all you
over
hear.
some straight fire porn.
Innovative.
That's crazy, man. So obviously you're somewhat of a porn connoisseur, I would say. You know about
oh no,
no?
I don't know. I'm Nate attention whore. I don't want
But
to categorize.
I've been told that you definitely know your way around the porn sites and you know who's who in the game. Who
got
are some of your
some favorite categories?
Yeah, like who are some of your favorite porn stars?
Lisa Ann.
OG.
She's the MILF, right?
Yeah. She's like
Lisa
the
Ann.
I'm playing dumb for my wife.
yeah. Shout out.
Sarah
Lana.
J.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't be having a list.
Oh, you do?
What about
I really don't.
What about horny pizza girl?
Talking about Violet.
Violet.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's on the list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out Violet.
Yeah, shout out Violet.
Have you had the opportunity to meet any of these famous porn stars of yours?
Yeah. If you type in like it's one video from a song of Psych Ward, going to school to be a surgeon. It's me and somebody.
Who is it?
Yeah. I want to know.
I shouldn't have said somebody. It's me and Arietta Adams.
Okay.
Damn.
Shout out.
Okay.
I don't know why I said somebody. That made it awkward.
Arietta, he didn't mean it. We'd still love to have you on the podcast.
Oh my god.
I don't know if that actually.
Maybe she's into music. She was in a music video,
Okay,
so
yeah, true.
there's that. So obviously, attention whore has become this. I mean, like, do you reference it as a street, like a streetwear brand? Like, how do you refer to it? Like, what attention whore is?
I'm a DJ.
You're a DJ, so you don't even reference the fact that it's this like streetwear brand.
I mean, I do, but not. I mean, I just look at it as just like
That's a leg off of it.
Yeah, it's just shit. It's just shit I'm into. It's my merch or streetwear brand or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I DJ. I make beats.
Yeah, see, it's like he
It's
thinks
weird,
of it more as
right?
merch. I feel like people are perceiving it as like a real brand, though.
I mean, it's because how I presented it from the jump. Like when I was doing this, like I'm gonna do it. Like I know what it's supposed to look like. I got like it's taste. I know what it's supposed to look like. So I just wanted to keep leveling up.
This guy just made merch, and it was so good, it just kind of turned into its own brand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I mean, like some people might just don't even know I DJ or make beats or like have music.
They might
Like,
just know the
They
clothes.
just know I know the clothes.
Crazy.
That should be making me mad sometimes, but it's like it's whatever. It's like, if
But
I
I'm
can-
sure there's people that found the clothes and then found you in the DJ. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
know?
That's what happens 99% of the time.
Mhm.
But that 1% is like, fuck, get off my page.
Yeah.
All right.
You're not getting it. You missed the assignment.
All right.
No, yeah. How do you feel about that? Because it's almost like maybe someone who's found you as an engineer, but
Trying
you
to be
like
perceived
want to
as a
be
producer.
this. You want to be a producer. Do you want to be more like? Do you want to be perceived as a DJ? Is that how you want to be perceived?
At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. Like, attention whore, like.
Okay.
So
It's just whatever
So
he's
you're not
doing.
so
Yeah, it's
biased
like,
into
really
it.
Whatever he's
like-
doing at the time. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Get with it or
Yeah, but do you feel like that?
kind of like not to that degree. I kind of want to.
Because he seems very comfortable in like
Not sure,
whatever
yeah.
is about attention whore, whatever I'm doing. If you're rocking with it,
Yeah.
But like,
I have a little more
to be honest,
anxiety
yeah.
about not having a specific niche I'm trying to get people into.
or just shying away from something that maybe you don't like as much, but people really fuck with for you.
I'm gonna be an engineer. Like I am an engineer. I can't get away from that.
You heard it here, folks.
you
he
can't
just
get away from
admitted
being an
it.
engineer.
There's no
He just
way I'm gonna get
admitted
away
it.
from that, bro. I did it for money. I'm
He's
still
still
doing it for
engineering.
money for like 9 years. So, but yeah, if I could like produce some shit that goes crazy and people know me as a producer.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what people know you as, like, that might change. Like,
Yes.
as you get, like, people might know The Rock as a fucking actor and don't know nothing about wrestling or whatever, like, for 1,000 people. So that really.
Well, now it's
doesn't
about
matter.
pride. It's about power. We stay hungry. We
Oh, yeah.
devour.
That shit he was rapping on.
God, it's so bad.
That shit crazy.
So bad. But so obviously, like the streetwear space, I would say, just like music has gotten like super crowded. I feel like anyone and their mother wants to have a fucking brand,
Right.
Right.
Yes.
So like, how do you approach standing out?
Called the brand attention whore and dropped on Pornhub. That's how you stand out.
I mean, I feel like I just stay true to like my shit, like
Yeah.
cause like I feel like everybody wanting to make a brand and all that. It's like it's a good way to like do it, like but a lot of the brands don't mean nothing. Like your shit, it doesn't have like any identity, so that shit's not gonna last. Like I feel like if I just stay true to me and what I'm doing and what I'm feeling, then it's automatically coming from a unique perspective.
Yeah,
'Cause it's like
can't lose that way.
yeah, like.
Yeah, it's almost
I'm
like
not trying to be like nobody else, so it's like
it's almost like the personal brand side of things is what you're using as like a differentiator, right? Because a lot of people that are starting streetwear brands, they have nothing to do with the actual founder.
it's just like a name with some shit and some like
A logo.
like some shit like anybody I can do that 3 times like anybody can do that.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like when the shit like really like means something and like has like a meaning, just a meaning. It don't gotta mean nothing deep, nothing fancy. Just if it has like a presence and it's like a thing, then like you can kind of move around and stick out. A lot of that shit just be clones.
So just tactically though, right? Like if someone wanted to start a brand, what would you say like day to day the things are that you're doing?
Just be like figure out what's you like.
Yeah.
What's you like? Just I don't know. It's really like
Okay, how about this? So you have a drop coming up soon, right? You're dropping the beanies and some other stuff.
yeah, new beanies.
These
So
are
what-
exclusive beanies, folks. You can't get this shit on his head right here.
So
Yeah,
what?
so-
We
another
couldn't
color.
even get some. God damn, we tried.
So what are you going to be doing to promote that drop, for example?
Yeah, like what goes into a drop for you? That's a good question.
What are the
Like,
steps,
Yeah, like
like,
what
for a new
what
drop?
goes
Shit,
into
shit
it?
I usually do. I'll fucking
Do like a lookbook?
yeah. I make sure I like you want to get like content. You need content.
Yeah.
So you want to like whatever you're doing, like it could be just photos, and then you do that, or you can do a contest. You can fucking sometimes I drop a song and do a drop, or drop a video, or drop a project, or do anything. Like just I like to I be like because like it's not just merch, like it's not just like streetwear brand. So like I try to always make sure I tie everything together. So like you get the whole shift. Like you don't just get half of it. Like you get like you gonna get what you're gonna pay attention to, but like I wanna make sure like I'm gonna present everything to you. Like I might drop a song and then drop a song Wednesday and then just like the new merch drops Thursday. And then just we got constant like you just keep shit coming like and then it's just that was just a vibe real fast. But I pair it together because like I'm a DJ.
Right.
And then it's just I'm not just like, I just like you wanna like try to paint a picture every time. Like I wanna like, all right, this is the vibe, boom. And then it could be a little small vibe and then like eventually you're gonna get like a new project and it's gonna be a whole vibe and then you're gonna like see the whole picture. So I just wanna like always like paint the picture of attention whore. Cause like if you get it, then you get it.
And all the
shit.
parts work together.
Yeah, it's
They
like
kinda support each other.
it's not just one thing. It's like it's all together, but you're gonna lock into what you're gonna lock into.
But what takes up most of your time? Would you say?
What's an average day look like for Attention Whore?
Yeah.
I'll be trying to make beats. Wake up, do what I need to do, like handle some orders or some shit. Then fucking go. I don't know. It just depends. Depends what's going on that week. Like a job week, I gotta do a bunch of shit. But like I try to like just find spots where I can vibe and make beats and just like focus on like make sure I know what I need to be doing next and like.
You try to find shows, or do those come kind of naturally? Because you have a pretty good network in Atlanta.
Shows.
Yeah.
Because
what else?
I mean, shows.
You do mixes, but what else is there to DJing?
I really don't. I need to figure out a better way to like go after and find shows. Because really, like shows and like opportunities come to me.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why I always wanted like a booking agency or something like that.
Yeah. People who can
Where it's
scout
like,
that out.
Yeah, because like I'm trying to like I really be like an artist, like my artist vibe, artist mode, like just to like work. I'm working on like my new project, so I'm trying to like just conceptualize that, and then like I'm thinking about like the drops I got for the like end of the rest of the year to the end of the quarter, and then I'm thinking about like the next 2 quarters and what I'm doing in April for my birthday, like
And Hugh Hef's birthday.
yeah, like
Yeah, I mean, you're constantly plotting and constantly working. I mean, you're obsessed with it, I would say.
yeah,
From what I've heard, at least. Like, you're really... That's all you... It's like,
He's
one of
made
the
it-
only things you think...
he's
like,
made his work
It's like a
being
big
like-
part of what you...
He's made his work be what he wants to do. So, right? It just kind of comes naturally, I feel like, when you do
Yeah, but
that.
do you find it hard to shut it off? Right? Yeah,
it
because
is hard to shut off.
Yeah. So what are some of the things that you do to shut off? Right? Because I mean...
music related.
No, just not attention whore related. Or do you not? And you,
Nah, I do. I kick it with Alex.
shout out Alex.
Alex brings a different vibe always. So and then she'll shut it off. She'll make me shut it off, and then I gotta like just be chill.
Turn it
down.
off for the day.
Ramp down a little bit.
Yeah.
So if it
that.
wasn't for Alex, you'd be just
I'll be
24/7
Maniac.
crazy attention whore,
What can I say?
workaholic.
Damn, what's that song? What's that damn the Cuddy song? I never do it again. He said, Janie, that's my best friend. When I'm tweaking, she be calming the brother. Yeah, like went crazy.
She's your Janie.
Yeah, or whatever. Everybody got a Janie or Alex
Yeah.
or whatever her name is.
So you mentioned that, clearly the music and the brand, they all play their part to basically present this whole complete package. Like you said, some people are going to pay attention to this, some people are going to pay attention to that part of it, but it is this cohesive kind of
Shot o'clock.
yeah, like kind of this like,
I mean, it's bro.
cohesive unit.
I just look at it as me. Like, I was DJing, put some clothes out, had to make content for the clothes. It's called Attention Whore. That's what I'm into. I'm show you. Put the clothes on. Go to the site.
Easy.
Listen to a DJ mix.
Simple.
Listen to
Simple.
So do you recommend like all music people do that? Or do you
Do-
think it
do what
just
you wanna do.
Or do you
You
think it just
everybody
works
doesn't
for
have
like
to-
someone like you that is into it? Cuz you got to be into it. Like it's not just like this,
I mean, I come from like the kid like that was like before I was DJing and anything. Like I was just the kid that was like around because I was like fresh. Like had like new Jordans, new Supreme. Like I was having all that shit like before I was like I got made fun of for wearing Supreme. Like
Boy, were they wrong.
so like I was just on my Nate shit, and then shit it went to where it went to.
Yeah, so it's almost like, something we talk about where like the artist or the producer or whatever has to be into something, right? And so you were clearly into, I know you call yourself not a fashion guy, but like you were into it. I mean, you just said you were the guy that was wearing the freshest
like,
shit.
I
So
feel
like you were.
I feel like that's where like I come from first, like before DJing, like on the internet, on forums, and getting in on MySpace and getting into all that shit. So like,
I feel like you're a culture guy. Like you really understand.
yeah, like
culture.
so, like yeah, like you, it's like you can view culture on the internet. So you're looking at that, and then you find like a little subculture that you're into, and then it turns into like what you're on. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it turns into like what you're on. So like you get into other shit.
You know, one of your songs is called Sextape. Is that your most popular?
I feel like that's the most, like that song has like 100,000 Shazams. I don't know why.
Yeah, what is that
Shazam.
because it's called Sextape?
I don't know why.
Because we talked about something recently of like the name of a song can contribute to a lot of like organic reach.
Now more than ever. It's
you know?
crazy.
I don't
So
know.
if someone's like somehow
That
like
was my first
searching,
single.
yeah.
No,
That was your very first single?
That was the very first single I dropped featuring Alex Miller. It's me.
Shout out Alex.
Yeah.
I wrote that song on my birthday, like whatever year that was. I was with Alex. I wrote the song. We was at her house, and then there's a version of me singing it,
Ooh.
and it's
So
like
you
both
were
of us
in your
singing
singing bag.
Okay.
because
He has done it.
Alex is an R&B diva, so we was making music at her house. So then, I pulled that. I had that beat. I think I just had the sample, and then I recorded the song over the sample like with the microphone. And then when I got back home, I was like, "Oh, this shit fire!" And then I went and like finished the beat, and then it was like me. I think it was me and Alex singing, and then I was like, "All right, I'm gonna just let Alex sing it," because I didn't like it. And then yeah, we dropped it like that. That was the first single I dropped for Addict, my first EP, and then Fleshlight sponsored the video.
Official sponsor by Fleshlight.
How did you nail that sponsorship?
I just DM'd him on Twitter, I think.
That's it.
I was like, let's lock in.
Like what? You're like, I've done exclusive releases on Pornhub. Are you interested? And then
Tap in.
I didn't even have to say all that. I literally just said, let's lock in. Like, I didn't even come, I didn't email. I didn't do anything
you
formal.
didn't even come official with
I didn't
a
do
pitch.
anything formal. I didn't have a pitch. I just said, let's lock
What's
in.
good, Fleshlight?
I DM'd him and said, let's lock in. Can you're trying to take a shot?
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Yeah.
All right.
First ever.
First ever on camera shot
That's right.
for a legend.
Evan Williams, sponsor us.
Evan Williams.
Cheers.
This goes down so smooth.
Better than Jack. You heard it.
Okay, now.
So
Where were we?
we were bringing up the fact that he claimed he said, let's lock in. It was even shorter than that.
It was.
He said, tap in.
He DM'd Fleshlight, tap in.
And they threw the bag.
And they tapped in.
And then let's just be clear, the amount of messages he has with Fleshlight,
Yeah.
he had to scroll for the last 5 minutes to get to the top of the DM conversation.
When he putting that shit together.
Yeah. That is
Dialogue.
And so that was for the sex tape music video, or was that just for the whole project Addict?
No, they sponsored the sex tape video.
The video.
Okay.
So I took the video down because I didn't like the video. So I took it down.
He is
But-
friends with Wara.
And
Yeah,
I didn't
right.
like it. I was like,
He is
I'm
friends
gonna
with
take
Wara.
that one down. That was the only time I did that. That was literally the only time I did that.
Okay.
I done that.
Yeah,
But
Wara's
good.
done it a few.
Whereas,
But yo, let's play a snippet from sex tape.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was a snippet from Sex Tape with Alex Miller. Was that the first song you wrote? Like, I know you were producing before, but was that like the first?
officially, yeah.
Yeah, like lyrics and all, right?
I mean, just out to the world, yeah.
Yeah.
Did a reference and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Real songwriter.
Hey.
Have you since liked to do that or not as much? Like, do you like to write the lyrics at all or
Sometimes
like more
I
so
just-
just beats?
I mean, it's whatever happens. I don't set out to really do anything.
I think that's the theme of this episode.
Like, I don't
he
set out to
doesn't
like
make the plan. He just
I don't be like, oh, I'm making 10 beats a day. Like,
yeah.
if I want to make beats, I make beats, and then
And then if you hear some words on it, then you hear some.
Yeah,
words
but
on
like
it.
wanting to be a songwriter, I mean, you do have to have some sort of like, I want to
He doesn't want to be
songs.
anything. He wants to be attention whore. He wants to be Nate.
Do you really just live in like that like creative moment type of thing?
I
or
mean, I
what?
feel like I'm always being creative. So like, as long as I'm always being productive and I'm always working on my next task, then like I'm doing what I need to be doing.
Yeah.
So then it doesn't matter
which outlet
facet it is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's like
Okay,
whatever's priority at the moment. Like if like
that's cool.
today I need to finish a line sheet for like a pop up or something, then I'm like, all right, this
Doing
is my
that.
task for today, and then I might after that like make a couple beats just because that's what I just fell into. But it's not like, oh, I got to do this today.
Yeah.
Unless it's like priority, then it's like just whatever is important. I need to lock in. Get it
There's
done.
something beautiful about that. I don't
No,
know what
it
it
is.
is.
Yeah, just
I mean, it's giving me anxiety. Of
I know.
course.
He's the opposite.
I'm like the
of the
king
guy.
of like,
Yeah.
I try to be
plans
as
and
organized as possible. I
schedules, but,
I
like-
need to get more organized, but it's not like I'm
yeah, as a
unorganized.
creative though, I feel like that's
You can
a lot of-
over-organize.
No, but
Yeah.
but it's almost the hardest part for a lot of creatives
Yeah.
to be focused and productive.
Yeah.
So, do you find yourself struggling with that?
It's always
Not at
something
all.
for me to do.
Okay,
Always.
and you're good about prioritizing and stuff. You think?
Yeah. Okay,
Okay, that's
if
good.
I don't do it, nobody else is gonna do it.
But bro, I mean, you think that that's obvious, but
Not to everybody.
it is not. I mean, shit. I mean, I struggle with it too. Even it's just like,
Yeah, I'll be like, dang,
no, I know you. Yeah, you said if it wasn't for Alex, you'd be the maniac.
it's
so.
me. Like, so it's like it's not like I gotta go be something. Like, go put on a suit and be Superman. It's like I'm just.
Do you have a messy room? I heard creatives have messy rooms.
I might have a messy table for like a day and a half,
Okay.
but I feel like that's just probably like a laptop and like some ashes and
Some ashes, yeah.
a chip bag or something.
For all of you wondering what Attention Whore's living room looks like, that's it.
Yeah.
What's the chips? What's the chips? Which kind?
Why did I know I was gonna talk about chips today? I knew that.
It's here now.
Are you like a big chip guy? Like,
Man, Alex calls me a chip monster.
okay,
We need to get this man his own rap snack.
Oh yeah, we
the
like
chip
that.
monster.
I want to do some shit. I want to.
DM rap
I want to
snacks.
make my own. I was just saying, I want to do like a portable speaker, like a Shifter Zinc portable speaker, like on like with like Native Instruments or somebody. I'm trying to lock in with Native Instruments.
I mean,
I mean,
that's-
just DM them, tap in, and I think that they're gonna reply.
I had
don't
a
know.
contact. I had a contact over there, but I don't think she worked with them anymore. So I
Damn.
need to find a new one. You know,
Native
you know-
Instruments, if you're listening.
You know how shit like that happens.
Hit 'em
But
up.
I need to just start making more content for them, and then just tagging them, and they're gonna see it. And
Yeah.
just keep doing that. That's really how you get their attention.
It is.
Just like you got to just rock with
You
them.
bring them value
you
without
gotta
them
do-
asking.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Kinda
just
plug
do some
them
shit.
or whatever.
Just make a whole commercial for them, for
Right,
free.
literally.
and it'd be the hardest shit they got, and they're like,
That's I love that. I'm all about that.
That's why I said earlier. Just email Evan Williams. Like how many people think hit him up a day?
Yeah.
No, he really was saying that, and I think that's sad that that's who we need to hit up. But it's
I think
okay.
That's amazing.
So Henry,
They're a
I
fine
gotta ask
brand.
you something. If you could tap in with Nate and Attention Whore, and like just be on your creative shit, like what would you want to like build? Because this guy seemed like he just like wants to build whatever.
It would be whatever that I'm
You
feeling. You can't answer that. It's literally the vibe.
Well, what are you
That's the
feeling
whole-
right now?
I
What
wanna
would you make with him?
Some beats.
Beats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We supposed to be doing this. I didn't bring my computer. He said he had a session later, but I would have brought my computer.
But like what I should have offered is that like he probably could have just been in the session. He could probably just stay for the session. So you might have to.
probably
I
totally
definitely.
can,
I was.
You might have to
contemplating, like
stay with
picking
the
up my
session.
computer and like putting it back down. I'm gonna feel weird without my computer.
Well,
But
it's
it's cool.
okay.
I always do.
know.
That's why I never
like, I
leave
can't-
You
the
weirdos.
studio.
That's dope. So what are you working on right now? So we know there's a drop coming for the clothes.
Yeah.
We need beanies, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, so what's coming up next? Like,
Like what's on the horizon right now?
what's on the board right now is
Because we know you got the priorities.
the rest of like the fall winter 21 stuff. So like instead of like what I was doing at first, I would like put out a whole collection of shit. Get like a whole bunch of swag. And like
So like
it's
what? Like
easy to hold-
multiple items.
Yeah, it'd be like a whole period. It'd like be like the whole thing.
Have you
is
seen
like,
his graphics when he does a drop?
It'd
It's
be like a whole like
30
12,
each items.
10 items, 8 items, like the little pyramid shot, and then like that's easy to get overlooked. So like, I learned to like just like I just spread it out.
Yeah.
So like I have the whole collection ready, but then I drop it in like pieces.
It's like dropping a single before the album.
Yeah, it's like singles.
Drop some
It's like, all right,
singles.
Are we at the point? Are we at the point where we're finishing each other's
Sandwiches.
No, like real talk. I was hearing
I'm
him.
trying to teach a DJ class.
That would be dope.
That's cool.
Yo, Ducko McFly is
Shout out
teaching
Ducko.
his
I
like
used to live
Shout
with Ducko.
yeah.
It was
Shout out
me.
Ducko.
It was me,
Jace
Ducko,
probably
Me, Jace basically lived there. Me, Jace,
He was just
Reese,
there every day.
on the
and
couch.
Sick. We all lived in the house. That shit was crazy.
Party
Yeah,
house.
but yeah, Ducko's on
It
his
wasn't
like
the party house. I was the party.
Okay.
yeah, he's on his rug swag. You know,
I love his rugs.
Yeah,
We need a
tough shit.
rug.
I was trying to make a rug with Ducko.
toughest guy in town. You need to
Toughest.
and Ducko. We'd love to have you on the podcast, man.
Ducko, for real.
Seriously.
Call Ducko.
I know.
I don't have Ducko's number.
But no, so he's been teaching the tufting classes at our bar.
Mm.
So I feel like you should definitely try and like do a DJ class or some shit there. They're like
I wouldn't
definitely
do it
for
there, but
well, I mean, but you know what I mean, somewhere.
Something like that.
I'm gonna get with the right vibes. I need to get with that. That's gonna be some shit.
Where would you do a DJ class if you could?
Zoom.
Anywhere. Well, okay. Except
I
for
don't
the
know where.
except for
Nobody
the-
actually
except for the
goes
internet.
anywhere anymore.
I'm talking about with like the right brands and like
Yeah, who would you want to partner with on like a DJ class?
Native Instruments.
native instruments. Yeah,
Yeah. It's that
Shout out
simple.
Tractor.
I need my own tractor, like
right.
own tractor board or something.
Customized.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
Bro, we gotta tap in with this guy.
That'd be
because
hard. It's just like
the
people
way
figure that
his-
out and get some money. Like it's so much shit for me to do. Like that's why I'm like I don't have to.
No wonder you
find-
can't shut it off.
Like it's like, and if I gotta do it because nobody else is gonna do.
Do
it.
you have a team?
I have it'd be me and Alex.
So Alex is just the rock.
Yeah,
She's
if
just holding you
anybody
down.
helps me, it'd be me and Alex.
Yeah.
Is that overwhelming? Just I mean, of course, I'm sure she helps and weighs in whenever. But
My
like,
sister helps. I told my sister I told my sister to put like ATTNWHORE creative consultant on her resume, and she was like, "I've been doing that." Because like I send her the shit, I'm like I send it to her, and she be like, "Yeah, no." I'm like, "Which color?" And it's like I go to my sister and I go to Alex. So that's what I'm saying. That's who helped me the most. As far
Yeah.
as that. But like I don't need help DJing. I don't need help making beats.
Yes.
So what do you need help with?
I need
Like
help
if you
with,
if you could have a dream team, right? What would they do? Like, you know what I mean?
I need the most fire visual nigga. Like
don't
so
we
do
all?
we, bro.
I need
Find
some
that guy.
videographer.
Put him on me.
I
Where are
need-
the camera
I
people?
need a booking agent.
Henry, I think we are at a final segment.
I think we're there.
We've landed the plane here. Attention Horror is now really in the hot seat. What we got?
We have got the 29th edition of the Rapid Fire Rampage.
Shout out 2-9.
Hey man, tune in to the graveyard. Shit.
Love 29.
To be honest, to that gray dirt.
Still my favorite like collective in all of hip hop.
Hey man, we started all this shit.
Just didn't work out.
And like maybe I'm biased because I know him the best, but like Jace is actually like one of my favorite people.
Jace,
ever.
man.
Jace is the man.
I like literally.
Jace the realest nigga in Atlanta.
I literally love
Period.
him. Jace.
Get Jace on the podcast.
He's already
Oh.
said he'd be on.
He's
and then-
agreed already.
He's
like,
agreed.
Come on,
and
Jace.
it's
Jace
just
the realest nigga.
Jace.
If we did like a Atlanta award show and it was like realest MC, Jace gotta
Jace.
go up.
I mean, he's just such a dope artist, such a dope human.
Songwriter.
He's been doing content recently that has been cracking
Killing it.
me the fuck
He's
up.
killing
Like
it.
it is hilarious.
And he's just being him. That's the
And-
best part.
And to your point, yeah, he's really like embracing kind of like who he is and like what he's all about. So,
Right.
yeah. Okay, so here we go.
So where we at, dog?
Rapid Fire Rampage, part 29. It's a 3-part rampage. I'm not sure if you saw the War episode or any other episodes. I'll explain them as we go. But the first part is just some short answer questions. And it's rapid fire. So, first thing off the top of your head, however you're feeling, however this joint has made you feel, let that shine through.
And the Evan Williams shot was delicious. So I'm sure he's feeling great. Evan Williams.
You seen Archer?
Yeah, I was just watching that the other day. Me and Alex was watching that.
That's him.
Oh, that's hard.
Right?
That's hard.
Love Archer.
You can make a beat out of that.
Totally.
That's all I do all day. All I do all day is listen to
He
music.
thinks different. He
All I
thinks
do-
different.
Literally, all I do all day is listen to music. I hear some shit. All I do is listen to my music on shuffle, and I listen to
Your own?
Yeah, I mean, like my music library.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I
So
was
like the shit is
Yeah.
the shit that's on my phone. I hit shuffle, and I just go through
Get
shit
inspired.
all day, and then they're like, oh yeah, sample that, screenshot.
That's what he's
That's
sampling
hard.
next.
It's like I
That's
might
hard.
as well, and that's how.
Wow.
That's how I find inspiration.
All right, well, hopefully you got some inspiration
Damn,
for
that's
this
dope.
for this rapid fire rampage because we are kicking it off right now. Here we go. Starting with the short answer questions. What is your favorite Wara song of all time?
What instantly came to mind was Coldplay.
Coldplay.
I don't know why. That's what instantly came to mind.
That's what they
Coldplay.
call Coldplay.
The original version. I got it. I got all the Wara shit.
Exclusive. I got it too.
I got all of it.
What do you mean? I got it.
If it was like a greatest hits album, it gotta go through me.
Okay. Okay. So Nate, a giraffe appears in your backyard. You can't give it away or sell it. What do you do with it?
You can't give it away. So I keep. What you mean? Why you can't
What are you doing with your giraffe?
feeding it? I'm scared of ostriches. That's the most scary animal.
That's the
ever.
weirdest fear.
I'm scared.
Where would
They're
an ostrich
nowhere
come
in
from?
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Guys, we have no
scared.
ostriches in Atlanta.
0% chance you run into
Shot.
one. Okay. Moving on. Nate, if someone gave you 10 grand to spend on music gear, what are you getting?
I'm going to get the Virgil CDJs, like the white ones, whatever them cost. I'm going to get them,
A lot.
and I'm going to get the
How much are those? Like, I have no
Thousands.
idea.
I don't know. That's
Yeah.
what I'm going to get.
But so you still have money left over?
I don't know.
That covers
I only
it
got, it's
pretty
only
much.
10 bands. The CDJs is gonna be like 7 bands, 8
That's
bands.
most
Okay.
of it right there, yeah.
Just keeping the rest.
Yeah. Nate, if you were an emoji, what would you be?
I'll be the heart emoji, the red heart emoji.
Nate, if you were an app, what would you be?
The music app.
What would you like to have written on your gravestone? How do you want to be remembered?
What? That's a deep ass question.
That's right. We get deep here on the One More Time
That's
podcast.
how we do it, man.
How do I want to be remembered? I wanted to say love.
Nate, what's the best wing spot in Atlanta?
Sheesh. Damn. I feel like you gotta go to like a American
JR?
Deli.
Say it.
No, not JR.
You almost said it.
Nah, you gotta go to like American Deli.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
the
just
that's the classic
Gotta find
answer.
one.
Hood wing.
I'm not mad
I'm not
at
gonna
it.
debate like the best side. So we got the best one. Just go find you an American Deli. That's a franchise, so that shit's everywhere.
Yeah, you'll find one. There's one up the street.
All right.
Nate, how many porn stars would fit on a rocket ship?
How many? Shit, about 9 of the most.
About 9. On a scale
About 9 of them hoes.
Just 9.
9 is perfect.
Not one more.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how weird do you think you are?
Shit, I don't know. It depends what you want to call.
Throw out a number.
9. We ramped
Part
up.
1 of the Rampage.
We ramped up. I already said ramped up earlier, and then Rampage.
There you go.
We ramped up.
Moving on to the second part of the Rampage, it's the this or that. I'm going to give you 2 choices. Just pick one. Simple as that. Are you ready?
Yeah, okay.
Here we go. DJing or making clothes?
DJ.
Snowball fight or water balloon fight?
Snowball.
Dogs or babies?
Babies.
Cars or trucks?
Cars. Our trucks. Car is a truck.
A car is a truck?
Yeah, you see me like a sedan. A car is a truck. I mean, a truck is a car.
A truck is a car.
Yeah, a truck is a car.
I should have said sedan or trucks.
Yeah, I mean, you like I have me like a. If I was driving, I'd give me like a little sedan. It's
Okay.
just me,
Okay.
me and Shorty, you know.
You have a 99% chance of winning 100 grand or a 50-50 chance of winning 100 million.
What? What's the question?
Which one do you choose? 99% chance to make 100 grand or a 50-50 shot at 100 M's?
50-50 for 100 M's.
You're taking that risk.
Yeah, for versus 100,000,
There's a 99% chance of getting it.
but versus 100 M's, 50%, and then how much is 99% for the other one?
99% chance at 100 grand.
Oh no, I'll take the 99% for the.
100
I
grand.
don't know.
That's why it's a great question.
What would you do?
That's what makes it cool.
Nah, I feel like I might. I don't know. It depends. It depends what's going on.
This guy lives in the moment.
It
He
depends.
can't even.
Everything depends
Okay,
on the moment.
right now, what would you do?
Yeah.
If we were to literally roll the dice right now and you had a 50% chance of getting the 100 M's or a 99% chance of us actually handing you $100,000.
I'm gonna go for the 100.
Yeah.
You just want the 100 right now.
Guaranteed.
The 1,000.
That's
100,000.
99%. That's like put on a condom.
Yeah.
Let me just go ahead and get that.
99% effective.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Moving on. Boobs or bums?
why'd you have to ask it like that?
Alliteration.
I'm gonna go bums.
Big bums.
Big old bums.
Nah, really, I gotta go both. I need both of them.
I need all 4 cheeks.
I can't even go which way. I don't know why I gotta choose. Go both.
T-shirt or hoodie?
Hoodie.
Pet pig or pet goat?
Goat. I'm definitely getting a pet goat.
Like you actually want one before he asked the question?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wow. It's on the roadmap.
Yeah.
Attention whore
I
goat.
mean, like a little goat farm.
He wants an attention whore goat farm.
Shh, that's hard.
That is hard.
That's gonna be Shift to Zinc. Like Shift to Zinc is like the umbrella of everything. So it's like
That's what you got going? That's,
Shifter
that's
Zinc,
like,
yeah, it's
above,
the
above
umbrella.
attention whore?
the umbrella.
So like, Attention Whore is signed to Shift to Zinc. Like you look at my shit, it says Shift to Zinc.
Yeah.
And then like
Have there been Shifter Zinc drops and stuff or like what?
Every attention whore drop.
Yeah, but what? Like that's just the label? Or like, well, what is it? What would you call it today? I know what you might like want
Shift
it
to
to be,
Zinc,
but like
Shift to Zinc
Label?
is like Shift to Zinc is like the corporation, like the whole umbrella.
it's like the holding company.
It's like the whole umbrella. Like it's
It's
like
the
actually
holding-
my LLC.
It's like what it would be trading on the New York, like the New
Yeah,
York
stock exchange.
or something.
Right. Attention Whore will be signed to Shift to Zinc, and like Freaked Out Mag is like under Shift to Zinc, but like that's actually the LLC.
Yo, we didn't talk about Freaked Out Mag, and I'm actually pissed off that I didn't
We're-
somehow.
we're in a
weave that
rampage.
I know,
Oh,
but
yeah, we're in a
just
rampage.
really quickly, shout out Freaked Out Mag. I mean
Playboy.
that is exactly that's like in I guess in line with the Playboy appreciation and
new
kind of
Playboy.
what they did with the media side of the arm, and like that's really dope.
We picking up where they left off. It was like
Yeah.
it was iconic, but like I feel like they didn't really transfer to like
The new
They didn't
age.
modernize.
and that's what Freaked Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super dope. So check out Freaked Out
Mag.
Mag
Item
as
2 on the
well.
way.
RFKD, freaked.
Yeah, exactly.
That also freaked means freaked out. Like FRKD means freaked and freaked out. It's spelled the same way.
Boom. There you go.
So when you hear it, like you can spell like freaked and it can mean freaked out or freaked.
Back to the rampage. Tattoos or piercings?
Tattoos.
Burgers or tacos?
Ooh. Sheesh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go tacos because you can do like shrimp. Like you can do like beef tacos and steak tacos. You can only do like one kind of burger.
Yeah.
And different toppings.
Bro,
I'm gonna have to go Mexican on them folks.
That's right.
Bro, he
put anything in the
always
tortilla.
does this to me when it's like dinner time. Like I'm so
hungry.
hungry right now.
Okay, well, there's a little bit of rampage left. Robots or aliens?
I'm fucking with the aliens.
Yeah.
Cause like the robots, like you got got to tell them what to do. Like
They could both be dangerous or helpful.
It depends what kind of robots are. Like, what if they're like already like chipped up like robots and they already got a mission? Like you can't steer them.
Can't
on
stop.
The way.
They're
Like,
programmed.
Aliens still got a conscience and you can like fuck with them and vibe with them. So it's like, man, I'd rather be able to connect with you on a personal level because then I might just it might get crazy.
Part 2 of the rampage.
He's doing good.
It's a good rampage so far. It is a good rampage so far. We'll see how he finishes it off with the last portion here. It's the word association. I'm going to give you one word, Nate, and you just give me one word back. First thing off the top of your head, however you're feeling. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Love.
Love makes me feel love.
Money.
Need a lot of it. Generational.
Okay.
Anxiety.
Anxiety. Drink some water.
Hennessy.
Drunk driving. Don't do that.
Have you had a run in?
I haven't had a run in.
Oh, okay.
He's
Damn.
just socially aware. Okay, Ben?
Yeah, we got awareness on the topics.
Social media.
Toxic.
Church.
If you scared, don't go.
Okay, I know. Moving on. Lil.
Lil Mama.
That's a good one. First one
I was
wasn't an
thinking,
artist.
I was thinking Lil Nate.
Not like Lil Mama, like
No,
the artist, just saying
in
like
general,
Lil Mama.
like a Lil Mama.
Lil
yeah.
Mama.
Turntable.
Scratch. Effer.
Love it. Love it. Luck.
Everybody has luck.
Everybody?
Luck, and then I think about the Britney Spears song. She's a lucky. Yeah, that's what.
Oh, throwback.
And then like
Free Britney.
Britney's
She's
free.
Hey,
Yeah.
She's free.
It's free.
Yeah.
Shout out Brittany. We'd love to have you on the podcast, Britt.
Britney.
I want a DJ for her.
Be dope. Moving on. A few more
smart.
here. Here we go. College.
If that's necessary for you.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said.
If that's what if that's a part of your mission, then go ahead and knock that out.
Yep. Cryptocurrency.
The future,
My man. Wara.
brother.
Yes, sir. Government.
No.
Oh, man.
Last but not least. Psych.
Ward.
Let's get it. Yeah,
What a rampage.
Yeah, it was the anniversary of it recently, right? Or a Halloween. Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Happy first birthday, Psych Ward.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, Attention Whore, aka Nate. We appreciate you coming on, man. Definitely dope to get I mean, we haven't had enough DJs.
Yeah, first
and we
of all.
haven't had enough producers.
Tell me
And then
about
we
it.
sure as hell haven't had enough brand owners,
Yes.
I would
Who
say.
say. Here? Like there's a bunch of artists.
Bunch of bitch ass artists.
Yeah, mostly.
Hey,
He doesn't mean it, artists.
I
He
love
doesn't
you,
mean
artist.
it. No, definitely mostly artists for sure. But we've had another DJ producer, Drumma J, super dope.
I need the most viral episode.
Yeah, we're gonna try and
going
make
up.
it happen.
We gotta
We're going up.
I don't know.
DM
Very
Fleshlight
good.
and see if we can
Yo,
get a
see,
sponsor.
Fleshlight, if you're out there and you want to sponsor this episode,
We're open to it.
we can
It's
definitely
too
do
late
it.
because we would have to have the shit sitting on the table or something. It's like
Yeah.
Well,
it's too late.
you're right.
We'll just put it in the.
Maybe we'll
like
make
a graphic
content for
in
them.
in
But
the
no,
video.
this has been awesome. I think that honestly, like hearing your approach and really as stressful as it is to me to hear it, like going with the flow and really living in the like creative moment and just knowing that you're building this brand that is Attention Whore, no matter if it's the DJing, no matter if it's the producing, no matter if it's the clothes, it all fits together. I think that's really cool. And I
Yeah.
think that it is something that makes you different. And I think that that's probably why people have started to latch onto it and are going to continue to.
100%.
So keep staying true to yourself, man. We really love what you're doing. Can't wait for the beanies to drop for the winter and whatever else you got lined up. And until next week, Henry, what are we doing?
Thank you.
Peace and out.
We getting
gone.
the fuck out of here, bro.
Bye bye.
Peace.
Pop that shit like one more time. They pop that one more time. Pop that shit like one more time. They pop that one more time. Oh, hop up in that foreign skirt, no. All the homie, this shit tripping, no. Middle finger to the law.